is hard, that's why I wrote it easy way. Life is hard, that's why I wrote it easy way. Life is hard, that's why I wrote it easy way.
Hello everybody, it's Judson Yager with WTV, doing it the easy way. Tonight we are here at the Annenberg Beach House in beautiful Santa Monica, California. We are here for the Global Crucible fundraising gala, and we're here with a pretty amazing group of people, and I would like to pass it over to Eric Zuley to introduce everyone. Eric?
I love you, Ann. Yeah, you always bring it. You bring it on again. You guys, hey, what's going on? It's Eric Zuley, and I wanted to particularly recognize a couple individuals and what they're doing for the community and for young musicians. And to the left of me is a very, very good friend of mine that I've known for about probably 5 years. Was the first one to give my award, and he's actually the founder of the American Society of Young Musicians. And I wanted to point out that we have one of the probably biggest emerging young musicians of all time sitting next to Miss Judson Yager right there. Her name's Sahyba, which is also an artist. Yeah, come on, round of applause, you guys. Round of applause. Which is also an artist with L.A. Buck, formerly original Young Buck, and Ray J. And we have her brother on the side, Prince Sahyba. And he was the producer of a wonderful track. But what I really wanted to point out to you guys is we have the founder of the American Society of Young Musicians and a 15-year-old emerging young musician that's just killing it. I had the honor and pleasure to be at her music video. And Marco.
Hello.
Let's try this one more time. Marco.
Hello.
There we go. And I'm gonna pass the microphone to Ann because I did my interview last time. This is your spotlight, but I just want to make sure I point that out. And it's an honor to have you here, Jarvie and Sahyba, Ray, and Prince. Here you go, Ann.
Eric, thank you so much for bringing us all together tonight, and thank you, Global Crucible. The man is always working. Thank you, Global Crucible, for putting on this event and for continuing to do the work that you do. Dennis, you are incredible. Jarvie, can you tell us, before I pass it on to you, because I know that artists don't like to brag on themselves, so I'm going to ask you, Jarvie, will you tell us a little bit about Sahyba and what she's up to?
Well, I just met Sahyba tonight, but I've heard a lot about that she's coming out with her new album. I mean, a new CD, and that she's really has a dynamic team working with her. I met her manager tonight. She's working with a very prominent music mogul here, Ray J, and along with her brother. I commend them, a good team, sister and brother team.
Yeah, and Young Buck as well, L.A. Buck.
Exactly. What I was very impressed that she's also could perform in 4 different languages?
Yes. Singing in 4 different languages, yeah?
Yes.
And you play the piano as well?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
Very multi-talented, and I think that we have a major Star is Born right here, and I'm really proud to see this, and I'm glad to know that Ray J is behind this artist, and I know it's going great places, and I'm excited to see how it's going to blossom and take off here.
Yeah, Jarvie, you are a busy man and doing some amazing things with young artists as well, so thank you very much for being here. Sahyba, what is the biggest driving force for you in your career?
The biggest driving force? Just my dream.
How long have you had this dream?
Ever since I was born, I always wanted to perform, to sing, to dance, and just, to be an inspiration to people with dreams like mine.
Which is singing and dancing. And yes. Do you have any women that you look up to specifically?
I look up to 2 women. I look up to my mom and Miss Beyonce Knowles.
Shocking. And if you guys get the opportunity to see her YouTube video, where can they find the one that I was watching today?
You could go to youtube.com/Sahyba, Sahyba.
You will see that this woman very much seems like a little Beyonce, but she's got her own thing too. You've got that swag. You really, really do. And the hair flip, you got that. You got it going on. And the dance is good. Who choreographed for you?
Lamar Tribble.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, he did a great job.
Thank you.
And
Yeah.
you also have since we're talking about the young musicians, you have a 13-year-old choreographer, right, Ray?
Yes.
Do you want to talk a little bit about her and some of the? I mean, you have a really young force on your squad there.
Yeah, it's all about the future. You know, when you working with artists, no disrespect to the artists that's more mature like myself, but the youth, their creativity just comes from somewhere else. Sometimes it's from experience, sometimes it's from their imagination, and sometimes it's just just God given. And with this family, it's like that, and I can see that. And just being in this business for so long, you meet a lot of artists, you hear a lot of CDs, people pass you music all day, but at some time you hear something that just that catches your attention, and that's what Sahyba did. And me and her brother, we were already doing business as far as producing music, but this is just something that God has blessed us all to come together to do. It's very positive. She comes from just a very positive, innocent place, and she writes all her own music. He produces all the music. He's 18, she's 15. This is something special. So Prince, just say what's up to him for a minute. I know you behind the scenes, but just say what's up to him.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
And that's it. And so we happy to be here. She's gonna perform tonight, and it's a journey. It's a journey for any artist to go down, and we ready for the challenge. And again, it's youthful, it's positive, it's fun, and it's something that I think is very relatable to just everybody in this whole world. It's not just here domestically. This is something that's gonna cross internationally. So we're excited about that, and thank you guys for the opportunity.
Thank you. Now, Jarvie, can I ask one more question? And this is your microphone. You look so much better with it.
I'll take it whenever I need it.
Jarvie, let me ask you a question with what you just heard Ray J say and seeing Sahyba. I know you haven't seen her perform yet, and I know you have a lot of Oscar events and Emmys events, and pretty much any event that has an awards attached to it, Jarvie and the MMPA is there. Would you see Sahyba performing at something like that? Would you want to?
I've already mentioned to Ray J that I think she'll be great on our show this year at the American Society's our annual awards benefit. That's me over here.
That wasn't me this time. Okay.
No, it's me. I'm sorry, but I think she'll be excellent performance this year.
Okay, cool. Go ahead. And I'm gonna give you the microphone back.
All right.
I got to keep track of which TV show we're on at the moment.
Right.
All right, you guys. So this is Judson Yager from Global Crucibles, and I just want to say before we go, thank you guys all for being here. And Sahyba, as a young woman coming up and a young artist, thank you very much for the positivity and the sobriety that you bring to your craft and the class. I appreciate the sexiness, the class, and the uniquity. So nice job. All right, keep watching WTV.
Life is hard, that's why I wrote it easy way. Life is hard, that's why I wrote it easy way. Life is hard, that's why I wrote it easy way.